Diane in Denmark here. It is Wednesday, woohoo! And we are still working in Flylady Zone 5 this week. Remember, Flylady Zone 5 and decluttering is the living room. Now, let me just get the timer started. Remember, before you do any decluttering or cleaning, set your timer so you're kind of focused on the job. Let me just get it started because I've got places to go and people to see today. I didn't make a cleaning video in here on Monday. I've got a huge playlist. I can't remember how many videos I've done now. So if you want me kind of cleaning along with you, I'll put the link up there. But I can tell you what I did in here on Monday. It was during weekly home blessing hour. I spent a bit extra time and I did things like I hoovered the sofa this time, took out the cushions, hoovered the sofa. You've probably heard the story about my DS18 who used to love doing that. Anyway, well, I won't get into that today. Anyway, I did it on Monday and I also spot cleaned the sofa. We have a Scotchgard protective coating on our sofa. Now, we got our sofa, this is probably about 9 or 10 years ago, and it's been really useful having that Scotchgard coating. What it means, if we kind of spill anything or if somebody eats chocolate in the sofa and messes it up a bit, naming no names, it's really easy to get off again just by using some carbonated water. You know, any kind of fizzy pure water will take it right off. So I did that, so we're all kind of ready for, you know, in 2 months Christmas will be over in Denmark. And I gave a really good vacuum cleaner, a really good hoover of the whole area. I also rearranged the lanterns, things like that, and I've kind of cleared a few extra things away just because, you know, in the run up to Christmas we're going to be, you know, we're going to be decorating by the end of next month. So anyway, what I wanted to do today is something came up at the weekend. My daughter and I were talking about, you know, getting ready for Christmas. I'm uploading all the Flylady missions, just like last year, of getting ready for Christmas. If you want the link for that, it's up there. So there's a video coming every day. And my daughter and I were talking about Christmas, and in Denmark, as I've told you before, one of the big things of Christmas here is there's a TV series. Always for children, sometimes they make one for adults, and there's generally a new one every year or every second year, and it's a story in 24 episodes, and it's got some kind of, you know, Christmas moral, and it's always usually quite good fun, some kind of mystery or suspense, and a lot of laughs and normally good music. And we have a collection of them. We've bought some of them over the years, and we were talking about this at the weekend, and I realised I don't have much clutter in this room. I've actually removed furniture from here, and if I just give you a quick look around, you'll see that up at that end of the room there's no kind of storage area. And let me turn you around the other way. And if you look down the other end of the room, we've got the bookcases on both sides. Oh, and here also we've got my wee my reading chair, and that's my pamper basket. And I've got that piece of furniture which came from my dearly departed Danish father-in-law, and there's the fire. So there's not much storage in here, but there is a little cupboard underneath the bookshelves there. Hold on, I'm pointing the right way. No, there, over there. No, that way. And there's some stuff in it, so I want to declutter that right now. So let's go with some decluttering. Yeah, to get back to the story, we had opened that cupboard and we found, because we were looking for these Christmas Advent calendars. So here's one, it's called Jesus og Josefine, Jesus and Josephine. And this is Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm not sure if we'll hold on to that, I'll check with the kids. Bamse's Julereise, and this is one that the kids loved when they were small, and we still sing the songs from it. If you're in Denmark, you'll know all about Bamse's Julereise. Here's one that we got, and it's also a Christmas film. I'm not sure if we'll hold on to that one, so that can probably be decluttered now. And then, of course, we've got the classics of Home Alone, Die Hard, the original and best Christmas film. The Die Hard one is in, we've got a Die Hard box set, you know, the 5 DVDs. that my daughter got for her Christmas a few years ago. So anyway, we'll soon be, you know, going into Christmas mode. And also in that cupboard, we have a lot of DVDs, not DVDs, CDs. So I thought I would go through them today because, you know, we have Spotify, we have Deezer, you know, and all these streaming things like Netflix. So a lot of these DVDs CDs, I'm getting old, can probably go. Now, I'm looking at most of the first ones are, these are all classical ones. Now, I don't listen to classical music. My husband quite likes classical music, but I'm not sure he's going to want to hold on to them. Hold on. So these ones I'll ask him, but I can show you that. I'm not going to read all the titles of those, but there we go. Boom, boom, boom. And these we've had for like 30 years. So ask my husband about those. Like I said, these pads. These are keepers, and I've got a couple of bags ready to go. Let me grab another handful. Whoops. Right, try not to drop them. Oh my goodness, okay, this one can go out. And a free DVD, CD that we got with Femme Actuelle of New Orleans jazz. So that can definitely go out in recycling. Oh, and another one of these free things of the great classics. Like that. Okay, Scottish favourites. I'm going to keep that because that I've had for so many years, and it's got Donald Where's Your Trousers on it. Fantastic song. I'll keep that one. But things like big bands, poems and songs of Robert Burns, don't need that anymore. Hold on, more. I'm just putting all the classic ones to the side that I can check with my husband. Here's one that is a keeper. The music of James Bond. Now I have the box for that somewhere else. I love James Bond music. I don't know, but there's just something about James Bond music that I love. Okay, that can go. That's more Scottish, weird Scottish stuff. The Lucky White-Headed Club. I'm going to keep that one. Okay, that's classic. Oh, actually, I'll keep this one. It's classics performed by James Last. And I've mentioned this before. My dad, he died a few years back. And he loved James Last, you know, James Last Orchestra. And one of the best gifts that I ever got from Mum and Dad, hold on, this one can go. One of the best gifts that I ever got from my dad was, it was when I was working at the Court of Justice in Luxembourg. And I saw that James Last was playing in Rotterdam. And I managed to get concerts for, ticket concerts for them. And hold on, I have to rewind a bit. James Last was going to be playing in Rotterdam, which was quite close to Luxembourg, so Mum and Dad were going to come over and visit me. And I said to Mum and Dad, right, I'll get the tickets, but the tickets weren't on sale yet. And we're talking like 25, 30 years ago. But I managed to find the email address of the promoter, so I kept on writing to him saying, you know, when are the tickets going? I'd say when are the tickets. And he must have got so fed up with me, he said, okay, you can buy the tickets now. And I actually managed to get like front row tickets for Mum and Dad at the James Last concert. And it was like one of the best nights of their life. And if you know anything about James Last and the James Last Orchestra and the concerts, like people are kind of dancing in the aisles and doing the, so that was one of Dad's best ever memories, and it was just fun that I managed to get that from. Anyway, so I'm going to keep this one about James Last. Right, let me grab another pile because I know we've got some funny things in here. Right, on to the next lot. Now, I can see in this cupboard I've kept all the stuff for kind of high days and holidays. I've got spooky noises for a Halloween party. That can be a giveaway, and another one of scary sounds. There's a row. Actually, I might take those to the next close swap party because maybe some of the ladies will want that for their kids for next year. Okay, so actually this one I'll keep. Ricky Fulton, which was a Scottish classic. The Reverend I Am Jolly, and he was it's a very sarcastic thing. He was the most dour minister, you know, priest that you can think of. Everything was just so awful, and that's what made it funny. Anyway, I'm going to keep that one. And Rab Cines, but I'll keep that. That's all from my past, my Scottish past. Taggart. Okay, the Taggarts can go. Right, and now I can see, hold on, yeah, those can all go. Those are just recycling. Now, here we are on to the Christmas music CDs. Now, here's one. This is one that I play every single Christmas, and I do have it downloaded on a streaming thing. I use Deezer, and the kids I think use Spotify. Ella Fitzgerald's Swinging Christmas. This is Christmas for me. When I bake a Christmas cake in October, I'm not doing one this year, I'll do an update about that. I'm not making one this year, different traditions this year. I put on this music, and this just says Christmas to me, so that one definitely keeping. And then I've got some Christmas ones. This one can stay, and this one, yeah, that one I can also stay. But a lot of the Christmas ones, you know, they all have the same things with them, with Wham, but most of them can go. Yeah, most of them are pretty awful, but I've got two, though this one can actually go to the charity shop because somebody might like those. Here are two funny ones, which I've also had for a while. Okay, I'm going to keep the Phil Spector Christmas, because those are also, actually no, I'm not. I'm going to keep the Ella Fitzgerald, but not this one, because there was only a couple of things that I liked on it. That can go to the charity shop. And this one, I've been holding on to it for so many years. This is A Beautiful Christmas with, I don't know if you ever watched the TV programme, The Bold and the Beautiful. You know the TV series where they always, you know, there would be like 5 minutes of action and they stretch out into an hour, because at the end of everything they say, they kind of give a look, and then there's the kind of silence. And me and my friends in Luxembourg, we used to scream with laughter at the TV series. It's a really awful series, and it's been going on forever, and everybody's married with everybody else and has kids with other family members, and this was a weird Christmas DVD that I found in a shop in Luxembourg, and it had, well, you can see it's the cast from back then, the original kind of The Bold and the Beautiful. I'm not quite sure if it's called something else anyway. I'm gonna let this go. I need to say goodbye to Ridge and Brooke and all of them, but anyway, they actually sang on this, and the only one who actually sang quite well, I seem to remember, was Eric. Yeah. Anyway, that one is going. So that one is going, and I am going because I need to get my things today. Anyway, I hope you managed to get a wee bit decluttered today. I know I've been chatting a lot, but I just feel like in a chatting mood today. Anyway, I've got a pile to ask hubby and just check with the kids. We've got a few wee things that we're going to keep. I don't know where the James Bond, oh, and I've got DVDs over there. That's somehow it's ended up in the wrong pile. These are the Christmas ones and Scottish ones that I'm keeping. And then I've got a bag of throwaway and a few things for the ladies at the next clothes swap party. So anyway, that's it for me. All I've got left to say is Diane in Denmark saying, live long and prosper. May the Danish hoodie be with you, and I shall see you very soon. Okay, bye for now.